I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. Got the last few holes of the 2019 Tyyni as the Grandmasters are wrapping things up at the Kartano Course. Full disclosure, this is one of my travel buddies and good friends, Johnny Rumble, and he's on the tee of hole 14. Now I'm giving you the last few shots because I caught up with them just after capturing the FPO action, and I wanted to run over and see if I could get a few shots of these guys as I knew they were battling it out. Him and Marko going back and forth throughout the entire round. Looks like Marko's going to be a bit short. It's a pretty solid run, although he looks to be a little bit disappointed, and I can understand why. In talking to Johnny Rumble, he said that Marko is just one of the best putters he's ever seen, and he would throw him in from everywhere. I'm not going to claim to be a good luck charm, but I show up, and Johnny Rumble takes the birdie, and just like that, things are knotted up, and they just have a couple holes to go.
Get off it.
Unfortunately, the command by Johnny doesn't work. And Marko, who has a standstill, that's how he drove, I believe, every hole. So incredibly accurate with it. And this approach shot is probably not that much shorter than the previous hole was. And it seems like he's in good position to try and get up and down, hopefully save his par. Here's Marko.
Saves that match.
And as expected, he cans it. Rumble says game, set, match. I'm not sure what game, set, or match he's talking about, but nonetheless, Marko has a one-stroke advantage. And now they're going to move over to hole number 16. Just 3 holes left to play. Marko with the standstill and the one-stroke advantage. It looks like it's going to be a little bit short. I don't recall if there's OB off to that left side, but he's inbounds even if there is. A little lift and air bounce there by Johnny. This is 360, plays a little less than that downhill, and no, there was no OB off to this left side. And Marko puts himself within, I think I'm going to say 5 meters. And Johnny, to his surprise, is actually about pin high and has a good look at it, but does not draw any metal. Okay, that might be 6 meters. We'll take the par, and we'll wait for the other gentleman in the group to clean up, get a few extra shots in here.
Nice two.
Thank you.
Almost an ace.
Oh, yeah.
Some great camaraderie. Rumble said he enjoys playing with everyone that he met throughout the weekend, and really just having a good time playing 3 different courses throughout the week. Like I said, these guys have kind of pulled away, first and second have pulled away from the rest of the group a little bit, hence the condensed coverage. We move over to hole 17. Marko still with that one-stroke advantage. 90 meters, slightly uphill.
Deep.
That looks to be parked.
That's the way they check it.
I'm not going to bust Rumble out and say that he is even eligible maybe in the 55 plus division. I don't think that was offered for the weekend. And I see that Marko typically has played in the Pro Grandmasters. And he cleans up for his par 3. And Rumble taps in for a birdie. Now here's the inside note.
Nice.
He has no idea just how close they are. In fact, He thinks he's a few strokes behind as they're going into the 18th and final hole of competition. And of course, that's right when my battery died, so I missed Rumble's tee shot, which was not on the mark. As you can see, it was low and short. I had filmed the FPO division earlier and then ran over to try and catch this. And as I was trying to swap out the battery, it was right as he was throwing his drive. So with Rumble right underneath the basket, Marko can put this in for the win. And no. So now, although he has no idea how close they are, he has that little comebacker. He'll take the par. Marko is going to tap in. He's got a relatively short putt. He's looking at a par. I think he does have an idea just how close they really are. And from here, pretty sure a conversation has to ensue. And we get it all figured out, and lo and behold, yes, they are tied, and they're going into a playoff. We move over to the Ciba course. Rumble is safe and in bounds. Marko, low line drive. Oh, and the tournament director, Gabe, gives the OB sign, and Marko says that's it. I wouldn't be so sure, though. And Marko, on his third shot, puts himself behind the tree. Rumble just needs the up and down, walk away with the par, but he leaves it short. There's OB that completely circles this basket. So he definitely had to be a little bit tentative with it, but maybe a little too tentative. As he outstretches to his left, plays it off the branch and cans it. That's going to keep the pressure on Rumble, so he actually has to convert. A little bit of nerve, sudden death playoff. Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You're a great competitor.
Congrats.
Rumble, the
Thank you very much.
sportsman and gentleman. I'm honored to catch up with my good buddy. Here's what he had to say.
I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and that was my abbreviated video blog. My good boy, Johnny Rumble, taking it down here in playoff fashion. Johnny, a few months ago, we traveled to Thailand. You take down MP40. Now here we are in Finland. MP50.
MP50.
Are you getting better with age? What's going on here, buddy?
I don't know. It is remarkable that I'm playing as well as I'm playing. I'm really enjoying it. I really enjoy traveling with you, Terry. It is beyond words. I really do mean it. You're a really good friend and a great travel partner.
Well, I'm glad to do it, and I know some of these experiences around the world now are giving you all sorts of different tastes. Australia, Thailand, Croatia later in the year. Everything's a little bit different. This may or may not be the one and only time you play in Finland, and you're going to go home the champion. How does that feel?
Feels pretty awesome.
Yeah, okay.
It feels really good.
All right, well, this is Johnny Rumble. Playoff fashion, great competition all weekend long. Just when this guy, I caught up with him with like 5 holes to play, as you saw. He thought he was down 3 strokes when really things were just about knotted up. You saw that all in the scores, and when it was all said and done, they head over to the playoff, and he gets it taken care of on hole 1. For Johnny Rumble and Terry Miller, the Disc Golf Guy, we're signing out from Finland.
Rumble on.
Yeah, buddy.
Thanks, Terry. Thank you, Martin.